Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me here on the WITN First Alert Desk at 8 a.m. I'm Gigi Barnett. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday morning so far. We are getting closer and closer to Thanksgiving. I know many of you probably are taking the day off tomorrow and enjoying the holiday weekend. So we're almost there. We're almost to the end of this work week. Just push through a little bit more. It's going to be a little bit of a chilly morning this morning if you already walked out the door, but sounds like things are going to warm up pretty nicely over the next 2 days. Jim's going to talk about the cold snap that'll be coming just in time for Thanksgiving. But luckily, it's just a snap, just a few days, and then we'll be back to fairly normal, maybe even above normal temperatures after the holiday weekend. We do want to talk about, before we dive into Jim's forecast, Thanksgiving isn't just a holiday for the humans, it's also for some four-legged friends. The Lenoir County SPCA puts on their own Thanksgiving feast for all of their cats and dogs that are available for adoption. So we actually had the opportunity to be at the feast and see how it all went, how all the animals enjoyed their meals. So let's take a look.
Good stuff. Gobbling it up and licking bowls clean. Thanksgiving came early at the Lenoir County SPCA.
Just to give them something a little extra for Christmas and the Thanksgiving holidays.
Monday morning, an assembly line forming to help make the delicious feast for more than 100 animals. The dogs at the shelter getting chicken, green beans, rice, and sweet potatoes tightly wrapped in a tortilla. Volunteers start passing out the feast one by one, each one being served with
Happy Thanksgiving, baby. Yes.
a whole lot of love.
They love it. They love any attention. They're so starved for affection, and they don't get much human food.
For the cats this Thanksgiving, tuna's on the menu. There was even something for the kittens, who, by the sound of things, were ready to dig in. Lenoir Community College's Veterinary Assistance Program came to help feed the shelter animals. Sustainable Agriculture Program Chair Tiffany Kennedy says volunteering helps the students get hands-on experience.
Just working with the dogs and the cats has been really fun for the students, and it's great to see some students who aren't quite as active in the classroom. They're actually coming out of their shells, and it's great to see them blossom.
The nearly 20-year Thanksgiving tradition is one the animals and staff are both thankful for, as the meal helps boost morale inside the shelter.
They always seem a lot happier, a lot calmer. Anything we can do to break up the monotony of shelter life is a good thing for them.
This is great. This is one of the stories that, we're laughing, we're smiling, we're having a great time. It's great to see that the animals got their fill on their Thanksgiving food.
20 years they've been doing it. How awesome is that?
So
now
incredible.
I feel guilty though, because Donkey, no
yeah, does he get
meal.
anything? Nothing on
no,
Thanksgiving.
just regular dry food.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, I think my dog Nebby gets a few, maybe pieces of turkey.
Is that normal? Should we be doing that? Should I be doing a Thanksgiving meal?
Maybe give Donkey some tuna.
Do you think Donkey realizes I'm neglecting him on the holidays?
Maybe.
This is serious.
And you just brought up the idea of adding a dog to the family, and you're really just making Donkey upset
I'll
here.
alienate a cat for the rest of my life. But it is a great story, and it's a reminder, I think, as well. When you're watching those kind of stories, all of those animals don't have homes.
Right.
So when you're thinking about a pet, stop by these shelters that work so hard to keep the animals happy and well fed and all their meds. Just looking for that one missing ingredient.
Absolutely, yeah.
A loving home to live in. So.
Maybe next Thanksgiving, many of those animals will be getting some of the Thanksgiving food from their owners.
Absolutely, yeah, good stuff.
Yep.
Let's switch gears. I want to talk about cold temps. Morning lows. This graphic, I'm going to put some data on here for you. So I'm looking at when it says morning lows. This is around sunrise each day. You see on the bottom of the graphic. So you can see the numbers tumbling now. Friday morning, it's 31 degrees around sunrise. So that's your Black Friday deal-busting temp right there. As you're trying to get those big savings, you'll be out waiting in line in about a 31-degree air mass with a little wind blowing. It'll feel like 25. Not cold enough. Head out Saturday morning. Do they have a Black Saturday? I don't think. What is it?
Small Business Saturday.
Small Business Saturday.
Yep.
Yes, I knew there was something there. And what is the one today?
It's not today, it's next Tuesday.
Travel
Tuesday.
Travel Tuesday,
Yeah.
next Tuesday. Thank you, Gigi. Gotta keep all these straight. That Saturday morning sunrise temp 26. Yeah, some cold air. Hard freeze Saturday morning. So late Friday night, Saturday morning, everything freezing out there, and then we'll get more freezing temps Sunday morning. But really, it's Friday night, the hard freeze. Mid to upper 20s. That long sub-freezing, everything freezes up. I call that a deep killing freeze. Plants, pets, pipes, make sure they're all protected. So the pipes, plants, obviously if you're going away on vacation, you're either taking your pet with you or you have some type of care set up. But those pipes, a lot of you are going to bail out and not think about your pipes, and you're going to get where you're going and you're like, man, I hope those pipes don't crack, because it happens one time, you never make the mistake again. I've done it. I've come home to a water-soaked yard because I didn't wrap those pipes up. Make sure before you head out, maybe tomorrow, if you have exposed outdoor pipes, get them wrapped up. I like to take a little insulation, I wrap the pipe, and then wire ties are one of the greatest inventions ever. Zip a couple of wire ties around it. That thing's not going to move, it's not going to go anywhere, and those pipes will be protected. Check your heaters. If you're staying in town, you're going to be using those portable heaters. We've already had, I think, a half dozen space heater related fires this season, give or take. And make sure your neighbors are doing it right. They're in good shape. That'll be Friday night, that deep freeze rolling our way. Right now, outside, we're not freezing. We're chilly, though. 46 Washington. There's a look over southern Pitt County. Mid-level broken clouds. I think more in those than out of them today, but certainly no big deal. The clouds don't impact the forecast much at all. Near 50 in Grifton. Quickly climbing temps with the aid of what will be a south wind. Right now showing a little east breeze in New Bern, Greenville, 45. Not much wind, but a south wind cranks those numbers up this afternoon into the 70s. And then Thanksgiving Day, the 70s are gone. 44 at 9 a.m. Midday, the smell of the turkey starting to fill the house. Those beautiful smells, 50 to 50s, mid-50s, 3 p.m. And then 6 p.m. at 45. I say that some of you might be doing a ham or something alternative. Whatever you're cooking, it'll be a chilly, sunny day on Thanksgiving. With the wind blowing a bit, making it feel probably 5 degrees colder than those numbers I showed you. All right, all you deal searchers that are going to be out early Friday morning, getting your early Christmas fix in. 32 with a wind chill at 25 at 6 a.m. And it just doesn't warm much all day. Lunchtime Friday, 44. And I know a lot of you probably will be out doing an outdoor lunch. Or a lunch remotely, mid-40s. So even walking from your car into a restaurant, that cold will slap you, with wind chills in the 30s for Black Friday. Again, a front comes in ahead of that. That brings a rain chance tomorrow at 30%. A lot of rain, absolutely not. A few showers. I think maybe morning, sunrise to noon, the way it looks right now, Gigi.
Okay.
And then that chance goes away. That 77 falls to the 50s for Thanksgiving. And again, a core of the cold Friday, but Saturday, no picnic either. High still generally stuck in the 40s after that 26-degree low. Next week, we'll start to climb out of the chill Sunday afternoon with a 60, and then knocking at the 70-degree door Tuesday. Another rain chance. Monday, Tuesday, hopefully we can get a little bit of a wetter scenario there. But every time I hint at that, doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So I got to be careful.
I know, I think that's what happened last week. We were talking about it, and then now these rain chances just sound like they're going away pretty much.
Once you're in a pattern like this, and once it gets this dry, it's a positive feedback mechanism. Fronts, when they come in, they look for moisture to feed the front. When the ground is this dry, it reinforces dry fronts, which reinforce the drought, which reinforce more dry fronts. Positive feedback mechanisms. It's tough to break the pattern once you're in it. I think it's going to take a good, strong coastal nor'easter type low creeping up the coast, or a stationary front hanging over us for a while, to really kind of get things back to a normal state as far as the drought and the water is concerned.
All right. Well, thanks for the
Yep.
update, Jim.
Yep.
And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Just want to check in with everyone on Facebook. Thanks so much for joining us, George and Bernice. Bernice says she's heading down to Emerald Isle to double check her heat and pipes.
Yeah.
See, taking your advice, Jim.
Good, Bernice. That makes me happy. You're listening, and hopefully everybody else is as well.
Yep.
And this has happened to me. Well, it happens one time,
Yeah.
you'll never make the mistake again. When you find a busted pipe and water all over your yard, that problem never happens again, but you don't want it to ever happen the first time.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, you're here
Yeah.
to tell the tale for
Yes,
it.
yeah.
But thank you so much for being here with us this morning. Check in at 9 o'clock. Charlie's going to have a news and weather update then. Have a great day.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Toyota of Goldsboro.